And we are live. What's up, everyone? This is HEX News on Discourse Syndicate. Welcome. I'm HEX Machina. We got CryptoCidd. What's up, CryptoCidd?
Hey, what's up, guys?
We started the show before we started the show, so now we actually started the show, if that makes any sense. First show. Anybody there? Let's see if anybody shows up. Jeez, I feel like I just said all this. Oh, look, we got 9 people watching. That's good with me. All right. HEX News, Discourse Syndicate. Look at this. People are watching. I'm happy. What's up, everyone? Come on. Throw some comments in there. Let me say hi to some people. There we go. There's Kinetics. What's up? Trapcoin. What's up? Hex in Effect. Look at all these people. Hexagon. Gabo. Don Montoya. All Metal Pro. That's my son, just so you guys know. He's a Hexagon, so he's welcome. Yeah, guys. Let's. First time I get to say this. Smash the like button. All Metal Pro. That's my son, just so you guys know. Whoa! What's that? What's going on here?
Oh, there we go. That was me. Sorry about that.
Everybody hear us okay? We sound good, look good? Smash that like button. Follow Discourse Syndicate. What's it called? Subscribe. That's what I meant. Subscribe to Discourse Syndicate. Hit the bell. All right. All good. Thank you, Hex in Effect. Mango Junkie, what's up? Gomer Pile. Look at all these people. I'm happy. Crypto Cashew. Anonymous. What's up, everyone? All right. So this is our first show.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's pretty awesome. All right. This is our first show. So basically, HEX News should pretty much be self-explanatory. I've never done a stream before, so bear with me. I might be a little clunky. I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little introduction first. Figure that's how I'll start. You guys may know me as Hex Machina on Twitter. I like to yell at Hex sellers a lot. That's kind of my thing. But I've been trying to chill out on that a little bit, even though I have a few fans. But you know, it kind of upsets a few people. So you know, I want to be as conducive to a large audience as possible. So anyway, I'd say at the end of 2020, I started looking into HEX at the very end of 2020, and I made my first purchase and stake. I think it was January of 21. So I'm not a super duper OG, but I'm OG enough to wear a Hexagon OG shirt as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, I'm a father. I'm a husband. I work full time. I'm not one of these retired Hexagons, so I got to squeeze in my stream here at the end of the night when I have a few minutes. But I really want to do it, and Kinetics and RG3 and Discourse Syndicate was cool enough to let us do it. So I'm really grateful for that. And
yeah, that's awesome.
Heck yeah. So basically, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll pass it over to Sid. He can do a little intro. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I was in a little earlier. I started in when Bitcoin came around back in 2013. So I think the price there was around like $400 when I was starting to look at it. And when I went to go make my first purchase, I had to go to the bank and make a deposit to some, I think it was called Vault of Satoshi or something. So yeah, I was like really early, and like there was none of this DEXs and all that stuff there. So yeah, and then later on, I kind of forgot about it for a bit, and then after there was a big pump, anyways, and then there was the 2017 pump and all that, and then now we're here, and basically like when I first started with HEX, like I first thought it was a scam too. And then later on, I did my own research, and then I figured out, wow, this is actually something that's going to take off here. So that's basically how I got right into HEX. I know there's a lot more behind there, but yeah, so that's kind of how I got into it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was into crypto a little bit years ago. You know, I was looking at Bitcoin in like 2011 or something, but I just couldn't figure out how to buy it. It was not like, it might have been even earlier than that. It might have been like, no, it was probably around 11, but I just couldn't figure out how to buy it. And it was, it seemed like it was associated with the dark web, and it was just like, it just
Yeah.
wasn't as accessible. And, but later on, a few years down the road, like probably 15 or 16, I started buying it, and, should have held on to it, I guess, but here we are. Glad I found Hex. I didn't think Hex was a scam. I saw a lot of stuff about Hex being a scam when I first started looking into it. But for some reason, I just saw it and I said, this is really different. There's something really different about this coin. And the community immediately grabbed me. I thought the community was awesome, very welcoming.
Yeah.
The crypto Twitter Hexicans are awesome. And it's pretty much, I just decided to go all in on it. I basically sold like my entire, I had like a decent silver collection, and I just decided to sell it all. And luckily I had made a decent amount on that, and then I just dumped it all right into Hex. It was the best decision I ever made.
Right on.
I just wanted to pop
man.
in and say hi, or thank you to Justin Davis for I guess that's a super chat. Is that what that is? It's a $5 tip. Thank you, Justin.
Awesome.
Davis. He says, staking Hex is like being a Bitcoin miner without needing to buy equipment or pay electricity. We need to really pound that into people's heads.
Exactly.
Absolutely. All right. So Joe Hexotic, what's up? What a legend. Legend in the room. Crypto Cashew. All right. So I think we'll get started. Get started with the actual show. Our introductions are over. CryptoCidd, isn't there something you do on Twitter an awful lot that you like to tell people?
All right. So the price of hold up.
Caught you off guard.
I gotta check the price actually. So yeah, one USDC will buy you 2.59 hex right now.
Unbelievable. What was it when you first started doing that? What kind of numbers were you putting up there?
Oh, when I first started tweeting it, it was like, I think it was around 12 or 14 around there. So now we're down to 2.5.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's just been taken off like 50.
And that was not that long ago.
No, it wasn't. It was not that long ago. This is like, it's going at a phenomenal pace. It's crazy. Yeah. So first thing I wanted to talk about was nomics.com. If you don't get your market cap and coin info from nomics.com, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, because that's the best site. Don't use that other one. I'm not even going to mention it. It's associated with that other coin that I'm not even going to mention. And those other people, because they lie. And we know they lie. And they've been hiding Hex for years, year and a half, however long it's been around. So we don't like them. We like nomics.com. There's a few others too, but I exclusively use Nomics. So anyway, according to nomics.com right now, let me see. Maybe I'll just share the screen. See what we got here. Okay. Nomics.com. All right. Bear with me, guys. So there's Hex, number 3. If you go on that other site, you're going to see it at number 201 on page 3. That's because they lie. I'll mention that again. So Hex right now, 38 cents, 0.385649. And we're pretty much leveled. That's because the day just clicked over. But market cap right now, 220.66 billion. That is insane. Insane. I don't even think it was a billion when I started looking at it and buying. We were at less than half a penny. I don't even remember what it was, but it was nowhere near. It was nowhere near.
It was in the millions.
20 billion. Yeah, pretty sure it was in the millions. Exactly. So that's where we're at. Number 3, 38.5 cents. 220 billion market cap. Beautiful thing. Another thing I wanted to point out that I don't see many people talk about, and I find to be an awesome statistic, is, where is it? Let me find it. Look at that. We're at 85% all-time high right now. How many coins can say that right now? Not too many. Where is it? Dominance. I'm looking for market dominance because that is crazy when you really think about it.
One thing I also noticed on there was HEX is a grade A now. It used to be grade B.
Right. Yep, I noticed that too.
I'm not too sure what it means, but I think that's a good thing.
It's definitely good. Anything that's related to transparency is good, especially in crypto. So here it is, right here. You guys can see this market dominance. So right now, HEX's market dominance, which is like the percent of the entire crypto market's market cap, HEX is 9% of the entire market. That is insane when you think about that. I can't believe like HEX is almost 10% of the entire market, and there's still people out there trying to call it a scam. I mean, that just blows my mind. It's like, are you what?
Yeah. It's laughable at this point.
It's just insane. Like, people got to get on board. So they're gonna get left behind. I don't really care. It's fine. All right, let me get rid of this screen here. Well, actually, you know what? We'll keep it. So next thing I want to point out is, I think it's a really important, if not the most important part of HEX, T-shares. We're going to talk about T-share price because T-share price,
the T-shares,
crazy. Let's see.
What are we looking at for T-shares now?
I like to go to, well, if you type in GraphX or graphhex.rocks, it brings you to apphex.win. So, but that's, I like to go there. That's got the HEX price there too. Let me just refresh it. So right now, the T-share price, one T-share, $7,217.30 US dollars. I should say. That's the price of a T-share right now. And the share rate. So I'm going to jump around. I get my info from all different places. I also like new site, guys. Hex Daily Stats, awesome site. Here it is right here. They have some great aggregated data right there. It's just everything's right there in a chart for you. It's really nice, consolidated. I like it. So T-share rate, 18,652.5. That's how many HEX you need to get a T-share. Now, you don't need necessarily to buy exactly that amount of HEX, but that's something we'll get into on another show. Longer you stake and the more you stake, you get bonuses to help you get to that rate. So you get one T-share per 18,652.5 HEX. And then the payout per T-share today is 5.714 HEX. Every T-share you have every night at 00 UTC, you're getting paid out 5.714 HEX per T-share right now. And that really adds up, especially if you have, 50, 100, 1,000 T-shares. That you can do the math. It's awesome. And you watch that payout every day, or you calculate it for yourself, and you're like, what? I just made that by doing nothing? It's crazy.
Yeah, so get them T-shares.
Get them T-shares. All right, I'll pass it on to you, CryptoCidd. You do whatever you want to do. Next few things.
All right.
Let me get my screen.
Want to bring up the HEX Vision?
Can you share your screen, or do I have to share it for you?
I think you have to, or I don't have it set up right now for that. So I'm on my phone right now, so I don't think.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Tell me what page you want me to go.
I'll just go to HEX Vision. I was just going to tell them how many wallets have been created since yesterday.
Oh, yes. Hi, Daddy. There we go.
So we basically got about 2,000, almost 3,000 extra wallets. So today we have 354,132 current addresses that have a staked hex, and then we have, and yesterday was 352,938.
So that's, let's see. I can't do quick math.
That's still a pretty big increase from one day.
Let me do quick maths on my calculator. 354,181 minus 353,023. That is 1,158 new addresses. That is amazing. Why does Dex Vision have massive wicks? So if you're looking at Dex.Vision, if you're looking at HEX USD chart, the son of all, or the son of OL, whatever your name is, sorry. If you look at the HEX USD chart, it's calculated. It's something having to do with that. The wicks, because they're calculated, they're using something else for the dollar to figure out the dollar value. I think they like go against like ETH or Bitcoin or something to get the US dollar value. So something having to do with that is why the wicks are crazy on the US dollar chart. That's why we like to use the USDC chart. So I will throw that up right now and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So that's right here. Let me just make it the whole screen. So right now I have up here, if you can see it, HEX USDC. If you just like click and put a C right up in there, when you highlight that top left column, then you'll be able to select the HEX USDC chart, US dollar coin, and then you won't get those crazy wicks. See how the wicks are more reasonable? So just pro tip.
Makes sense. I have my HEX on Etherscan. Is it okay there? That's the blockchain. So yeah.
HEX
it just shows you everything on the blockchain.
What do you mean you have your HEX on Etherscan, Winston Perry? Is that like, does Etherscan have their own wallet or something? AJ Rip City Hex, what's going on? What's going on? Winston Perry, Justin, 00 Hexskin, Professor Jeff. Why does the T-share price matter? We can't sell T-shares. So isn't just really about how many HEX you get per T-share? I mean, yeah, but it's also, that's really just telling you how much you need to spend, like how much HEX you need to have to get a T-share. That's really all that's talking about. Inviting Freedom, what's going on, my fellow New Yorker? I'm in upstate New York, guys, and Inviting Freedom is not very close to me, but also I was down closer to you today, Inviting Freedom. I was over in Saugerties, so working down in Saugerties. What's up, Hexagon American? All right, so let me get the chart out of here because I just wanted to show you that real quick. What's the next thing we're looking at, Sid?
Okay, the new number of holders on Etherscan.
Yes, let's look at total number of holders. Actually, I got a better way to do this. Hold on. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Going here, going to HEX. There we go. Okay. So I just clicked into HEX on Etherscan, and here is a good place you can see total stats, not just stakes, and you can see, you guys know what Etherscan's all about. So there it is. We got
249,405 holders. Not bad.
422 since you I must have refreshed since you opened it up. We got 17 more just in that last 3 seconds. So yeah, this is a great place. You can, like, if you guys don't, I'm sure you guys, I mean, I recognize a lot of you guys, and I think you all know Etherscan, so I'm not going to go into what you do on Etherscan. So there we go. What's next? So, oh yeah, I wanted to also bring Staker app to everyone's attention. I know most of you guys know it, but for those who don't, Staker app is the premier wallet, premier application and platform for buying. Well, not really buying, but staking HEX, swapping. You can just about do it all. If you're a New Yorker like me, you can't buy things in the wallet, but you can swap and stake. And I'm sure, Sid, you can probably do everything in the wallet if you want to, right?
I actually haven't tried. I just used my own. I just go from crypto.com.
I see.
And,
yeah, a lot of
send
people
it
use
straight from
crypto.
there. So
I don't use crypto.com again because New York, and Inviting Freedom can vouch for me. New York sucks. We can only buy on Coinbase and Gemini, and now Dharma, I guess, is a new one. But I mean, what the heck? Why?
Yeah, I'm all the way in Ontario, but it's been okay. I haven't had any issues trying to buy any crypto, but I know Binance is going to have some problems later.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Binance is not allowed in New York. New York already knows that. They've known all along they didn't want anything to do with Binance. That's one thing they got right. AJ Rip said HEX. If you're not using Staker, you're missing a lot. That is 100% true. Let me see. I want to try this out here. Yep, there it is. True. That is the truth.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. Staker app's the best.
Yeah, right.
I've never had any issues with it.
Oh, and the thing with Staker, you will never have a failed transaction. They actually use some technology called a relayer. I think they used to use Rockside relayer. I looked into it a little bit. I think now they have an in-house. I think they made their own relayer. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's awesome because whatever it does, it makes so your transactions never fail. So, I mean, I've had transactions fail when I'm, right in the middle of like a busy time. You're trying to like quick go buy something, and your transactions fail like 3 times in a row, especially on Matcha or 1inch. I mean, it's just like, and the gas fees you're paying, and you're losing that money. It's like, come on, are you kidding me?
It's frustrating.
And Inviting Freedom, you like my background? If you look closely enough, you can actually see part of my living room because I can't seem to get close enough to the damn green screen. So anyway, so Staker app. Yeah, let me get this out of here. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the things on Staker app. So, like, let me see. I wanted to mention the number of stakers that are using Staker app for one. That's because Staker app's got a lot of great like stats and numbers right in the app, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm not going to put this up on the screen because Staker app does not have a desktop version. It's just on the phone, and I'm not showing you guys that. So right now,
maybe they'll have one soon.
I know. I think they used to, but maybe not. I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
When do achievements come out? Says Stephen W. I really don't know. I think they're going to release that in I think they have like a version 2 coming out, but I'm not 100% sure. So right now there are 58.6 thousand stakers using Staker app, which is crazy because I think when I first started using Staker app, there was like in the 20s or even less than. It was like nothing. So they're growing exponentially. I know I just onboarded a few people, and I use Staker for onboarding because I think it's just the easiest thing for onboarding. You don't have to show them MetaMask and all that other stuff. So, and even in New York, using Staker can be a little complicated. So, I mean, I was just working with a friend of mine, actually more an acquaintance, but I'm going to call him a friend. I just bought a car. I'll talk a little bit about that in a little while, but I onboarded like just a random salesman in the dealership. And then I onboarded my salesman too. It was just too easy. It's just like, once you show them the gains, it's like, how do I do that? You know what I mean? They just want to get in. So
that's what I did. I showed my brother a picture of how much I had, and he's like, "What the? Are you a
Did your
genius
brother
or something?"
finally did he finally do it?
Yeah, I got him to stake some. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
awesome.
It was pretty funny.
How do I get my hex off Ether? I don't know. I'm sorry, Winston. I don't know what you mean by hex on Etherscan. I thought Etherscan was just a like a numbers site, like a database. I didn't think it had. I don't think you store things on Etherscan. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Because I'm in New York, I couldn't do it if I wanted to. So, okay. So let's see. The other thing on Staker, the amount of dollars staked. Now, I don't know if this is just on Staker. I guess I need to get some clarification. They say global statistics, but it's 24.3 billion. I guess I can verify that if I just look at. Let me just look at
the amount that's staked, right?
Yeah. Do you see on?
Yeah, I can see it's 24.3.
Is that on what you see on Hex?
On the Staker app, though.
Oh, just on Staker app. Yeah. I didn't know if that was just using the Staker app or if that's total like staked Hex. I think it's just the
I'm not
Staker
sure.
app. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's just the Staker app. So yeah, what do we say? 24.3 billion staked with Staker app. Here's the craziest thing though that I find: the duration. And Richard Hart mentions this a lot. The average duration for these stakes is 5.72 years. That's like, I mean, for crypto, like for people locking up their crypto for an average of 5.72 years, that is insane. I mean, like there's, everybody just wants to get in and get out and make a quick buck, but like 5.72 year average, that means there's a ton of 10 and 15 year stakes, and that to bring that average up. And I just find that to be really impressive that so many crypto users are willing to, lock up their money for so long.
It's a pretty big commitment.
Crypto Joker, what's up, man? What's up? I'm gonna put your comment up there. What's going on, Joker? Glad to see you.
Joker.
All right. What's next? All right, you do the next couple of things. Where are we at? Oh yeah, do the Staker leagues. Talk about how many people are in the Staker leagues.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Sorry, I'm not trying to give you orders.
So we've all. Okay, so there's 13 winning whales. Currently 99 super sharks. We've got 904 dolphins. 3,970 squids. We've got 10,013 tinkering turtles. 18,095 cool crabs. 16,990 990 shy shrimp, and 8,440 silent shells.
Nice. Look at that.
Climbing, and those numbers are climbing.
Shells. Yeah, they are. 124 new shells today, 181 new shrimp, 87 new crabs, 19 new turtles, 4 new squids. And if you notice, there's very rarely a new dolphin, shark, and there's never a new whale. Because it's like at this point it is like impossible as far as I'm concerned. I think it's impossible to become a whale. I don't even know.
Yeah, at this point,
you know what I mean? The son of all, and that's the way I'm going to say it. The son of all. If you go on Twitter, you can find it. I have a table, but it's outdated, so I'm not going to throw it up there. But you can find a table. Usually, if you go on like, if you know Hodl Dog will have. If you go to his page and his tweets, he will definitely have tweeted about those recently because he's the one that I think he has like an Excel spreadsheet that he's put together. And I love it. I love that because I'm always trying to look and see if I can move up. I'm a squid and I would love to move up to a dolphin, but that would be really hard right now. Be perfectly
yeah, you gotta have a lot of hex. So.
You gotta have a lot, and like the T-share, it's all about T-shares. So it's like, oh man, to acquire the T-shares now is it's getting harder and harder. They're getting so rare. So
70, it's about 7,200 for one right now.
insane. So I wanted to talk about, I'm going to see if I can get it up here.
How long do you think it will take before we see a $2 hex?
$2 hex, says Timmer2.
I'd say next year. Sometime next year.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be over $1 by the time Pulse launches. I really do. What do you think, Sid?
That's true. Yeah, that's a hard one actually. But I think once there's a lot more talk and announcements around it, I think it's gonna really take off.
Joker says end of year. I'm feeling that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
All right, let me go. I want to go to just straight up go to go.hex.com because I wanted to talk about how much hex you need to actually stake. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Talk amongst yourselves. Yes, son.
Can you unblock me?
Not right now. Sorry, bud.
All right.
Okay. See if I can remember how to get into my MetaMask.
Yeah, $2 by Christmas.
Okay, never mind. I can't get into my. I always reset my MetaMask and then I forget my password and then I just reset it again. I make it some stupid password and I forget the password. Luckily, I have the seed words. Don't lose your seed words, people. Luckily, I have my seed words. So it doesn't matter.
Don't lose them and don't give them out either.
Don't give them out. Super important.
It's funny, those people when you onboard people, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll just take a snapshot of it." Not a good idea.
No. I did that with
I told them that. I was like,
yeah, no, terrible.
I'm like, you should just write it down and put it somewhere that you know is safe.
Tech Ken, super sticker, $5 super sticker. Thanks, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Tech Ken. All right, let me see here. Sorry, guys. I wanted to. Sid, can you go ahead, talk about the next couple things? I'm trying to get that, how much hex you need to stake for 3650 to get a T-share. I'm going to just pull it up on the phone. So just skip ahead for me.
Okay, so I think it's like 6,500 hex right now, but you would have to stake for 5555 to get I think it's a full T-share. So you like triple your bonus.
Well, that's what I want to figure out, like using, because 3650 10 years is how you get the max. I mean, you start to get the max bonus at 10 years. So, and of course, it's great to keep that bonus, and those T-shares for the extra 5 years, but you don't get any extra effective hex for that extra 5 years.
After that, yeah.
So that's why I wanted to throw out how much hex you actually need to put in and stake for 10 years to get one T-share. I guess I should probably. Okay. I had to work far away from home today, and I got home late. I'm complaining, so I didn't really get to prepare like I wanted to. Here we go. It is now did it for you. I'm going to just trust that that's correct. I'm going to throw it up there. It is now. If you're wrong, then that sucks. But if you're not, then thank you so much. 6,500 hex for 3,650 days at today's price gets you 1.045 T-shares. So
yeah, okay. Yeah.
So that's because you get the bonus. I think, what is it? Two thirds bonus. So you put in 6,500, you get however much you need for 1.045 T-shares. So that's pretty awesome because you don't need the entire you know, what did we say it was for? It's 18. You don't need the entire 18,652 hex. You don't need to literally put all that in to get your 1T share. You just need to put in a little over 6,000 hex. So I think that's awesome because the bonuses are really cool. All right, so
you just have to commit that longer though.
Yeah, you got to know that when you do those long stakes, if you try to end them, like, you know, after a year or less, I see some people doing, you're going to literally nuke your entire stake, everything. You're not getting anything back. So people that are newer in Hex really need to know if you're locking up long, make sure you can handle that length, because if you try to go end your stake thinking you're going to take your interest out or whatever you think you're going to do, or get your investment back because, oh, I don't want to do this now, I changed my mind. No, it doesn't work that way, because you're going to literally nuke it. You got to wait for halfway through. So if you do a 10-year stake, halfway through, you can get your entire, after you click over that 50% mark, you can get your entire principal back, but you're going to probably nuke all the interest that you accrued up to that point, or at least a good portion of it. So moral of the story, only stake as long as you can handle. 5555 is great, but if you can't handle it, don't do it. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. Like, you can just stake for 30 days. You can stake for 5 days if you want. Just try it out. You know, there we go.
Stake small amounts longer if you can't handle it.
Yeah, and then I think it's cool. Like, I set up a 15-year ladder where it wasn't like a huge amount of money, but it's every year it's going to end, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to be a decent amount of money, you know, as price goes up. So, you know, if just look at setting up a ladder. Don't make it too small, because, you know, gas prices might screw you. Wait for Pulse Chain for really smaller amounts, but there's so much you can do with Hex. It's so, you know, so versatile. All right, so here we go. JDMCC 6220 Hex for 3641 gets 1T share. Okay, that's close to the max bonus. 3650 is the max, but I think maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. All right, guys. So let's take a question real quick. What do we got? Or is this a question? I don't know. I have 11 stakes from the first week of Hex launch. Ooh, nice. And 135555s from the send week. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, I got some cool news. I don't know who saw this, or if anyone saw it, or if nobody saw it, but I'm going to throw it up on the screen and see what you guys think. Not now. Okay, bear with me, guys. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this up. So, I don't know if you guys saw this. I saw this today. Johnny Chaos. You may be familiar with him, and you may be familiar with the fact that he's been working on a class action lawsuit that he's filing against CoinMarketCap and Binance, who owns CoinMarketCap. This is the other ranking site I was mentioning earlier. So I think it's awesome. He's really gotten serious with this. He's going after him. There was some other info. Let me see if I can find the other part of it. Well, I don't want to go too crazy looking for it, but there was another. Oh, here it is. Yeah, right here. Look at this. Class action complete. Jury trial demanded. That sounds serious to me. But look at this. CoinMarketCap, Binance.
He's got great. All the documents and everything, eh?
Oh yeah, he's got at least, I don't know if it's the whole thing or at least just the cover, you know, like the first page.
Right.
It's just amazing. They're getting in court. They're getting them in court, and he's making them accountable for the fact that they've been hiding Hex and gatekeeping its price for all this time. I mean, Johnny Chaos, you're the man. It's just
Yeah, because
awesome.
that site just lies. You know, they just lie.
They're straight up liars. I mean, and it's clear why. They look at Hex as competition.
Yeah.
You know, you can stake things on Binance and Binance Smart Chain, and they don't want people to stake Hex. They want people to go get rug pulled on Binance instead.
Basically, yeah.
So basically, yeah, Johnny Chaos reminds us that Hex community is not playing. So I thought that was awesome. That's a nice little piece of Hex news that I wanted to bring to you guys. So let me take this off. Sorry. Bye-bye. All right. So like I was saying, a lot of people know me for my trolling on Twitter where I yell at Hex sellers. I'm not going to do that today. Sorry. I'm just not in the mood. Too tired. But what I am going to do...
Price hasn't dipped enough either, so...
Yeah, you know, I mean, there was one like leader of the paper brigade earlier. He sold like, I don't know, I think he sold like $1.5 million worth of Hex earlier.
Paper brigade.
Yeah. he was like on the front lines of the paper brigade, friggin', you know, like just throwing his Hex at the enemy, just throwing it out of the friggin' cart, just tossing it. He's I don't want this, get it away from me. So anyway.
You see all the fucking like whale bot alerts.
yeah, it was, you know, it's of course I have that, you know, I have that
I know I had it too at one point, but I had to get rid of it because it was like I was like, yeah, I can't do this. It's too much. But yeah, it's pretty funny though still.
Yeah, there's been a lot of paper hands lately that have just been
That's okay.
there. It is okay.
Just put it in better hands.
When I was newer, you know, it bothered me more, you know, because, oh my God, price is dipping. And I think everybody, when they first get into anything, it's, you know, if you're not like a veteran in crypto, you're going to feel that way. You know, it's going to suck. But pretty much now I'm like, let me buy some if I can, you know, like,
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I always buy the goddamn dip too early. I'm such an early dip buyer. Yes.
That's okay.
Yes.
You know it's going back up.
Nerd girl. Yes, we are wrapping up right now. Okay. So I was going to do one thing, but I'll do it next stream. I'm going to give other people a chance to yell at me because I did something terrible. But we'll leave that as the cliffhanger for next time we stream. We might stream in a day and a half. I don't know. I got to work it out. I'm trying to still get the schedule down. So that's it. We're going to wrap up. Thank you guys for watching. I know it might have been a little clunky. Hopefully we did all right. And I'll say peace out.
All right. Take care, guys.
Go buy Hex and stake it.